Hey everyone, Gobotch here, back today with a brand new video here for Madden 21. This is a challenge series that we just started. I talked about this on our community poll, our community tab. Again, if you're not a part of the Gobotch family, feel free to subscribe, hit that notification bell. That way you can contribute and you can be a part of this growing community here with Madden and all our other sports content, simulation content here on the channel. Today we'll do our first ever challenge video. And this is one that I thought of and I thought would be a fun way to introduce this challenge series. And again, I've taken inspiration from other YouTubers and other people in forums and things of that nature that would sound like fun things to do and kind of branch off from our normal franchise mode thing. So again, today's challenge, y'all, as you maybe saw in the thumbnail and in the title, is basically the objective: win the Super Bowl. Plain and simple. But the twist is every time we lose, we have to switch to the team that beat us. Now, we will not be going in and playing these games week in and week out. Instead, we'll be simulating and try to have, in today's episode, this video will end by when we win a Super Bowl. We're going to keep going until hopefully we win a Super Bowl with whichever team we are on. So basically, we're going to start with these Dallas Cowboys. We're going to sim each and every single week. And if we get beat by a team, let's say we sim and we win week 1 and 2, we get beat in week 3 against Seattle, then that means whichever team beat us, we will switch and user that team. And we'll continue to stay with that team now until they get beat. And whenever they get beat, we'll switch to the team that beat them, and so on and so forth. Now, once we finish the regular season, whichever team we are with when we get to postseason time, it will be the team we finish the season with. So let's say we are with the Dallas Cowboys and we finish the season and they make it to the playoffs. If we get beat in the divisional round, we cannot switch to the team that beat us. We have to stay with the Cowboys until the next season following starts. So you kind of get my drift. During the regular season, if we lose, we switch. But once postseason starts, we're stuck with the team we are currently with. The goal: win a Super Bowl. Which team do you believe we will finish this episode with? Let me know in today's comment section. Do you think it'll be the Cowboys? Do you think it'll be an AFC or an NFC team? Let me know if you have the specific, and do not cheat and go ahead and find out in the future right here. So again, if you enjoyed this episode and you want to see more of these challenge type videos here with Madden 21, support the video, hit the thumbs up, comment down below. Let me know other challenges you'd like to see me attempt here within Madden 21 franchise. Let me know down below. Without further ado, let's simulate the first week here and let's see if we prevail against the Rams in week 1. So week 1, the Cowboys got beat 35-24. As you can see in the top left of your screen there, the Cowboys got beat 35-24. So let's switch over now to the Rams. All right, the swap is complete. We are now here with the Rams. We're getting ready to take on the 1-0 Eagles. Let's simulate forward and see if the Rams can prevail against the Eagles. And they do. 21-13 is the final score there. The Eagles are dropped. So now with the Rams, we are getting ready for the 2-0 Bills. Looking at our division, everybody's unbeaten in the NFC West except for the Cardinals. Pretty interesting. Let's see, can we take down Josh Allen and the 2-0 Bills? Fingers crossed. Let's see. Week 3 sim, and we got beat by the Bills. The Bills stay unbeaten, so now we got to swap over to those unbeaten Buffalo Bills, which I think may be a dark horse contender to win the Super Bowl. Let's find out. All right, the swap is complete. We're now with the 3-0 Bills, who have a commanding lead already 3 weeks in the division with a 3-0 record. You see the division there. It's kind of a mess. So let's see now. The Bills getting ready to take on the 1-2 Raiders. Let's advance the week, see if we stay unbeaten and we can stay with the Bills for a longer period of time. So they win the game in a tight one, 28-24. Stay unbeaten, now 4-0 in the division, with again a commanding division lead there in the AFC East, which is kind of a mess of a division. We will go ahead and do the auto upgrades because I don't want the players to fall behind compared to the rest of the league. So now we're heading in, getting ready for a big week 5 matchup against the 3-1 Tennessee Titans. Let's see if we get to stay with the Bills, or are we about to go switch over to Derrick Henry? We get beat by the Titans. The Titans defeat us 38-27. So now, ladies and gents, we got to swap over to the Titans and see if they can take us to the Super Bowl. All right, so we're approaching mid-season. We're at 4-1, getting ready to take on the 4-1 Houston Texans. This is a battle for first place currently in the AFC South. So let's see if Derrick Henry, let's see if this team, Ryan Tannehill at quarterback, can defeat them heading into their bye week in week 7. Fingers crossed. I'd be fine with taking this thing with Tennessee Titans. They win at 24-10, and we get the bye week as well. So let's do the player upgrades here real quick. Hey, there's Swain, man, former Cowboy right there. All right, so they also got an injury, and it is Jonnu Smith. He's out for 8 weeks. Our tight end, he's done for 8 weeks. That's a downer right there. I don't like to see that. So now we're going to advance through the bye week because, again, we're not getting beat. So yet again, we get to stay with the Titans heading into the bye week and into the trade deadline week. Let's get these other upgrades done really quick. Again, I wonder if any of you picked the Titans to be the team that we win with. I guess we'll find out. We're getting ready for the 4-3 Bengals. We're still on top in our division as the Texans, Colts are right there with us as well. Let's see if we can take down Joe Burrow and the Bengals, and we get beat 28-21 by Joe Burrow and the Bengals. Unbelievable. So now we got to swap back, and we're staying in the AFC, but now going to Joe Burrow and the Cincinnati Bengals. All right, so the Bengals are at week 9. They're at a bye week, and we are currently second in the division. We're tied at a 5-3 record there with the Browns. So the Bengals, kind of a dark horse right now. We're going to go ahead and look through the first half of the season and look at these standings. The Broncos are 7-0, the only unbeaten team in the NFL. How about that, man? And the worst team right now, you have the Chargers, the Jets, and the Lions, all with 1 win apiece. And the original team we started with were the Cowboys. They're 5-3. They're winning their division. They've won 5 in a row after starting the season 0-3. They've got a hot streak going now, so that's very interesting. I want to see who the league leaders are. We're gonna pause for a second and look to see what the league leaders look like, and then we're gonna continue our simulation. And currently now with our the Bengals. So Josh Allen's the top passer, 2,400 yards passing. Top touchdown thrower is Patrick Mahomes, 21 touchdowns and 6 picks. Then Josh Allen, then Dak Prescott, Matt Ryan, Phillip Rivers. Who's thrown the most picks this year? It's Cam Newton out there. Carson Wentz, W-I-N-T. He's thrown 11. The top running back right now, Christian McCaffrey and Zeke are the top 2. I'm not surprised there in the slightest, followed by Nick Chubb. Who's rushed for the most? You got a tie for a 3-way tie up here. You got Nick Chubb, you got Melvin Gordon III, and you got Le'Veon Bell, each with 8 rushing touchdowns. Receiving wise, Stephon Diggs is the top receiver, and then Cole Beasley. Both Bill players right there. That's tremendous for them. Good job all around there for them. So the top receiver in terms of touchdowns is the rookie CeeDee Lamb. Has 12 receiving touchdowns through the first half of the season. Incredible. And only on 30 receptions as well. That's absolutely stunning. And the top defensive player in terms of tackles, CJ Mosley, is 75 tackles. Top sack man is DeForest Buckner, who has 8.5 sacks currently at this point in the season. And who has the most INTs right now? We got a couple guys here. Jordan Lewis for the Cowboys out there all have 4. Gizmo's barking in the background. Y'all may hear him. But now, again, we're stuck here. We're with the Bengals. We're on a bye week, so we get to stay with the Bengals for 1 more week. And again, the hope is that we get, by the time this season ends, that we're with a team that is postseason bound. And then we got to see what happens here in our first ever challenge episode here in Madden 21. So we're getting ready to take on the 3-5 Steelers. And no, I didn't mean to do that. We're going to advance the week. And let's see if Joe Burrow can keep the magic up. And they lose. They get thrown out of there 30-13. So now we got to swap over to the Steelers, who in real life are rolling around, man. They're killing it. All right, so we're here with the Steelers now in week 11. They're 4-5. Their postseason dreams don't look very good, but the division is pretty weak, though. You saw the division 5-4, 5-4. There's a chance if the Steelers get hot, they could take us where we need to go. But let's advance the week. Let's see if they can defeat Jacksonville here in week 11, and they do, 37-16. So the Steelers are starting to kind of get hot all of a sudden here. We're going to do the upgrades here, as they upgraded about 8 players, and now we're going to get ready to simulate through week 12 against Lamar Jackson and the Ravens. Let's go ahead, man. Let's see. Fingers crossed. And we get beat 35-14 by the Ravens. It's time to swap again. All right, and here we are. We are with the Ravens at 5-6, getting ready to take on the team we started with, the Dallas Cowboys. In my heart of hearts, y'all know I'm a Cowboy faithful. I'd love to see the Cowboys beat the Ravens and get back to Big D and the Cowboys. Let's see what happens. Fingers crossed Dallas wins. No, the Ravens defeat them 39-21, and they'll continue to surpass my expectation there. Dang it, Dallas, you let me down one time. I needed something to go our way right there. There was an injury, and it looks like it's Derek Wolfe, left end, out for 5 weeks with a dislocated ankle. So now we're coming in at 6-6. The Bengals lead the division at 8-4. We just need to, again, look at the remaining schedule we have here. We need to find a way to make it into the postseason. Will we stay with the Ravens? Will they keep winning? They win there in week 14, 31-28, in a close division matchup there. 7-6 record now. Maybe the Ravens will be the team that gets hot and finishes the season, and we head to the postseason with them. Look at the AFC North, 8-5, and then 3-7-6. Can they beat the 4-9 Jags? I say yes. Let's see what Madden says. Madden says yes as well, 35-31, and it's continuing. As you can see, it's continuing to look like the Ravens may get hot here late in the season and may be able to take it into the postseason. Again, they got the Giants and the Bengals. That's two I would call chalk up wins, as they're tied in the. Look at the division of the AFC North. All 4 teams are 8-6. Looking at the playoff picture heading into this, and this is fantastic, FYI. I love this. It may be hard to see the very bottom there. That's a 5-4 matchup with Cleveland and the Texans. Currently, we would be a 7 seed taking on the number 2 seed, the Colts. And then the number 1 seed right now, you have the Broncos. For the NFC, you have the Seahawks. So week 16, who will prevail? The 5-9 Giants or our 8-6 Ravens? Let's see what happens here. We advance on to week 17, and we get beat by the G-Men. So that means we gotta simulate. We gotta switch over to the Giants and see if somehow we end up the postseason. Oh Lord! So we're here now with the Giants. Their final game of the regular season is against the Cowboys, who lead the division. Please, this is the second time now we face the Cowboys. Can the Cowboys win? Can we take that team into the postseason? I'm hoping the Cowboys win this game and the Giants get beat. And fingers crossed. Yes, the Cowboys win. So we got to switch to the Cowboys now. Again, regular season ends. The Cowboys beat us. Now we get to switch to the Cowboys heading into the postseason, which means we are stuck with the Cowboys. The team we started with will be the team we finish the regular season and this postseason with, regardless of what happens. So it's a bookend story. Let's go to the Cowboys now. And here we go, man. So we started this challenge with the Cowboys. They ended up getting beat in week 1, and now we finish this season, regular season anyway, and now heading into the postseason. So now what happens, y'all? Again, if we get beat, no matter what happens, we stay with the Cowboys until season 2 starts. The goal is hopefully we win the Super Bowl. So let's sim forward. In the wild card round, the Cowboys taking on the Bears, and they get freaking beat. Are you kidding me? So that sucks. The 27-24 Cowboys get beat, and automatically that's it. For season 1, we do not win a Super Bowl. And it looks like the Super Bowl matchup, as you can see here, ladies and gents, it will be the Chiefs versus the team that we switched to first, which was the Rams. The Rams went on to the Super Bowl, and if they win it, I swear it. Let's see. Let's just see what happens. And the Chiefs win it 28-20. And that's going to do it. So we're going to get through the postseason, the offseason here, and we're going to get ready for season 2 in hopes to win a Super Bowl with one of these teams. It may take a while, apparently. All right, so here we are. We're in season 2, ladies and gentlemen, now. We simulated through the offseason. We have everything automated, so it does it automatically. We're not in charge of anything in terms of the offseason transactions and all. So we're starting week 1 against the Lambeau faithful there with Green Bay and the Packers. So let's advance. Let's hope the Cowboys could stay hot. We could ride with this team for a while. And of course, they get beat in week 1. Let's go switch over to the Packers, shall we? All right, so from one former Packer now to the Packers, the 1-0 Packers against the 1-0 Ravens, a team we've already been once. Let's see what happens here. Simulating forward, and they beat the Ravens 38-10. So we'll stay with the Packers here for a little bit, getting ready to take on the 0-2 Steelers. So maybe the Packers will be a team we can ride with now. As we go to week 3, we simulate against the Steelers, and they get beat in a shootout. Just kidding, it was a defensive showdown there, 15-12. We're going back to Pittsburgh, ladies and gents. All right, so back with the Steelers now. They got their first win in the season. The 3-0 Browns lead this division, so it's an uphill battle yet again. Let's see if they can take down the Raiders, and they lose to the Raiders, so 24-14. Let's go over to Vegas, shall we? All right, we're swapped over here to John Gruden and the Raiders. They are 2-2 currently. a half game back from the Chiefs here as we're getting ready to take on a division rival, the 1-3 Broncos, who were the 1 seed last year for the postseason. So let's see here, fingers crossed, we can beat the Broncos. In a division matchup, they do 19-17, and they're now 3-2, getting ready to take on the 2-3 Cowboys. Will it be another chance of us to take on the Cowboys? Let's see what happens here. Raiders taking on Big D and the Cowboys prevail. So here we go again. Let's switch back to our favorite team, the Dallas Cowboys. So for the third time, we're back here with the Cowboys. The Cowboys are currently last place in the division at 3-3. The Giants, of all teams, they're 4-1. They figured things out. So we're on a bye week here, which means we get a buffer week here to worry about nothing, thank God. And now we're getting ready to take on the Washington football team here in week 8, the trade deadline week. And the Cowboys win 34-28. We'll take the time now to look at the standings and the stats across the NFL here in season 2 of our challenge series. And the Seahawks, the lone unbeaten team at 8-0, the Bills at 7-1, the worst team in the league, the Steelers, Lions, and the Broncos, all at 1-6. How about that, ladies and gentlemen? Looking at the stat leaders after the first half season here, Dak's looking like he's having a pretty sharp year out there, man. The top passer, again, Josh Allen, who was incredible last year. Again, off to a tremendous first half of the season out there. Top passing touchdown thrower, you got Drew Brees, who's still in the league. All tied here. You got 4 guys with 20 touchdowns. You got Rodgers, Garoppolo, Brady, Brees, all with 20. And then 17 picks from Nick Foles, 10 from Matt Ryan. Good Lord, that's horrific. The top running back is Zeke, still doing what Zeke does and doing it very, very well. The top rushing man out there with touchdowns is Phillip Lindsay, Rashad Penny, and James Robinson, all with 7 rushing touchdowns. Receiving wise, Mike Evans is the top receiver, not by much. Julio Jones is right on his heels, 631 yards. The top touchdown man is Valdez Scantling with 7 receiving touchdowns. Good job for him. Top defensive player tackle-wise is Jerome Baker with 74 tackles. Top sack man currently is Khalil Mack with 11. And the top pick man is Tre'Davious White with 5. So now, again, we're still here with our Cowboys. We're getting ready to take on the Rams, which were the first team to beat us back in the first season. Let's see if we can get a redemption game there against them. And we do. It's 17-14. The Cowboys prevail, so we'll stay with the Cowboys as they get on a little bit of a win streak, thankfully. And we're getting ready to take on a struggling 2-6 Bronco team as we're now just trailing the Giants at 6-2 in the division. Can the Cowboys win a game they should win against the Broncos? And it's a yes. It's a 30-24 victory for your Cowboys, now moving on to 6-3. But look out, we're getting ready for a Week 11 game now against the 5-4 struggling defending Super Bowl champion, I guess back-to-back Super Bowl champion, the Chiefs. Can the Cowboys beat them on the road? No. 31-28. The Chiefs beat the boys. We're our first time now. We're going to go swap over to the Chiefs. All right, we're with the Chiefs now, and honestly, I have a feeling this may be a team we can make a run with here. If they get hot, we're tied for the division right now with the Raiders. This may be a team that can go win another Super Bowl here. Patrick Mahomes, you can never discount the man. Let's see what happens here. They win at 28-19. Let's keep advancing now. Getting ready for the Titans at 5-6. Can they keep the hot streak going? 35-24, another victory there. So now, looking at the standings, we have a clear 2-game lead in that division, but all it takes is 1 loss, and we got to swap over. And right now, the struggling 5-7 Patriots are the team to look out for. The number 1 seeds for each side. You see Cleveland and New Orleans currently for the NFC and AFC out there. Let's go ahead and upgrade the players here. Automatically upgrade, please. Thank you. And let's go ahead and simulate. So we're advancing the week. Can the Chiefs defeat the Pats and stay hot? No, a 41-38 shootout. And for the first time in this challenge, we will be swapping over to the Patriots. All right, we're with the Pats now. Again, the Patriots are a team that are probably not in the hunt for the postseason. They're 6-7, chasing the 10-3 Bills. Unfortunately for us, I mean, the good news is this. Looking at the final 3 games they have, they could beat the Jets, they could beat Pittsburgh, and then lose in the final week against the Saints, and we may have a 1 seed that we can swap to. So that's kind of what I'm hoping for here. Let's advance the week and pray we don't get the Jets. Oh my God, and the Jets beat us. The Jets beat us. Are you kidding me? Let's swap to the Jets. And here we are with the 7-7 Jets. They have 2 remaining games on their schedule against the 5-9 Dolphins and then the Bengals. I don't know if either of these teams will be able to get us to the postseason. Fingers crossed some magic happens. Let's see what happens here. They beat the Dolphins. We're now 8-7, ladies and gentlemen. Right now, looking at that, that means in the playoff picture, the Jets would be a wild card team as a 6th seed. So there's a chance here. There's a chance here. We need to win this game because the Bengals are not a playoff team. We've got to win this game here. Fingers crossed. Come on, Jets. Beat the Bengals. Get me in the postseason. Get me in the postseason. Yes, sir. 41-25. And your Jets, ladies and gentlemen. The rebuild has finally happened. The tanking has now been paid off. And here is your playoff bracket. We are the 6 seed getting ready to take on the 3 seed, and that will make us opposite of the 1. So that's going to be that's actually kind of encouraging there. All right, so Dallas didn't make the playoffs this year. Dang, that sucks for them. So again, we're stuck now with the Jets until season 3 unless we win the Super Bowl, and we can end the video there. So let's advance the week. Can we beat the defending back-to-back Super Bowl champion Chiefs? Fingers crossed. Let's find out. No, it's a 31-7 shellacking. And that is not what we wanted to see there at all. So we're going to advance through the rest of this to the Super Bowl. Let's see who wins the Super Bowl. And if the Chiefs are there, again, I swear it. They are. Are you kidding me? It's the Chiefs versus the Saints. The Chiefs as the 3 seed run the table. And the Saints who are the 1 seed. And who had the top record this year? Speaking of top teams. The Saints were 13-3. Were the number 1 team in the league. Are you serious? Well, let's see who wins the Super Bowl, shall we? I'm banking money on the Chiefs again. Make it 3 in a row. It's a three-peat. I bet you anything. No, the Chiefs get beat 28-21. Without that said, we'll be starting now with the Jets in season 3. Still chasing that elusive Super Bowl. Which team will bring it to us? I don't know. We'll find out. All right, ladies and gentlemen, we're here for season 3 now, and we're here with the Jets, the team we ended season 2 on. Let's see if they can take us to the promised land of a Super Bowl. Of course not. Let's switch to the Lions now. 20-18. First time being with the Lions. Let's see what happens with them. All right, the Lions started the year 1-0. They're taking on the Packers, a team we've already been once. Can the Lions beat the Pack? They do. So the Packers are defeated. 2-0 Lions against the 2-0 Cowboys. Who prevails in this matchup? The Cowboys beat us 35-0. So here we come, Dallas, again. What now, the 4th time being with the Cowboys? Let's see if we can finally win a Super Bowl. All right, so back with the Cowboys, 3-0, taking on the 1-2 Packers. And we beat the Packers, staying unbeaten, 4-0, getting ready to take on the 3-1 Vikings. And the Cowboys lose to the Vikings. We're going to Minnesota, ladies and gentlemen. All right, so we're with the Vikings now. They're the top team in the NFC North at 4-1. A solid team, maybe a team that can take us into the postseason and make a run. Let's see what happens here in this matchup as they get beat by the Dolphins 45-14. Here we go to Miami, ladies and gentlemen. That was a butt whooping. All right, so we're with the Dolphins now. The Dolphins right now are a 2-3 team getting ready to take on the 3-2 Browns. Let's see if they can take a win there. They do. They beat the Browns. Now getting ready for the 2-5 Broncos. And the Broncos in a 14-13 win take the game. We are now heading for the first time to Mile High for the Denver Broncos. All right, the Broncos have a bye week, which is fortunate for us. I'm not sure which NFL team we haven't been a part of so far. Maybe we need to be playing some Madden bingo right now, it seems like to me. So here we are now, the Broncos at 3-5. Not a chance to win that division. The Raiders and the Chiefs are dominating. My hope is we can win and get beaten week 13 by the Chiefs and be stuck with that team for the rest of it. Let's see what happens here. The Broncos get beat by the Seahawks. So here we go now. We're going over to the Seahawks for the first time. All right, so we're with the Seahawks now, and they're 4-5. Tied for second in that division in the NFC West. This is a team that I thought would be ready to be making a postseason run, but right now they're struggling. But they do beat the Saints, the defending Super Bowl champions, 43-24. Now getting ready for the 7-3 Rams, advancing through week 12. And a 15-13 loss will take us now to LA for the second time in our 3 seasons. All right, so we're back with the Rams. This is the first team we swapped to after the Cowboys lost. They're 8-3. They're dominating the NFC West. And with 5 games left, can they run the table? Can this be a team that we finish the season with and head into the postseason with 28-7 victory, 9-3, getting ready to take on the 5-7 Seahawks? The Rams may be that team. The 21-12. We're staying out there with them, getting ready to take on the, I guess now, rival 2-11. And what's the injury? It better not be anything severe. 22 weeks, a torn rotator cuff? Ouchies, man. All right, let's see if they can beat them. We're getting ready for the Chiefs after this. Yes, 21-10. Either way we spin it here, I am happy with this matchup. We are getting set up for success here. If we win, we're with one of the top teams in the NFC. If we lose, we're in one of the top teams in the AFC. This is a win-win. This is the best case scenario we could have had. And we lose to the Chiefs. Let's head on over, baby. I'll take that. I'll take that all day. Heading over to the Chiefs with 1 week left. Hopefully the Chiefs don't blow it. All right, so we're here with the Chiefs. And either way you spin this game, we're going to be with a playoff team as we're getting ready for the 11-4 Jaguars. So will the Chiefs get the win and we get to stay with them through the postseason? Yes, it's a 27-0 victory, and we will be with the Chiefs here. They are the #1 seed, and this may be the season. It's taken, what, we've gone through now 3 seasons. This is our 2nd time being with the Chiefs here in this simulation. There is an injury, and it is Frank Clark. That's kind of significant there on the right end. So let's go do the upgrades real quick here. And man, how many of you said Chiefs would be the team that would win the Super Bowl for us? Y'all may be right. Let's see here. Wild card game, we don't have to worry about. We don't have to worry about it. Now we're getting ready for the 10-6 Steelers. Come on, Chiefs. Come on, Chiefs. 31-28. We're heading to the AFC Championship, ladies and gentlemen. This may be it. We may have the first challenge checked off on our Madden 21 challenge bucket list here. Looking at the postseason bracket. It's the Chiefs versus the Pats and the Cowboys versus the Saints. That, my friends, is fantastic. That's some good playoff football. I'm all about that. So here we go. Advance. Chiefs, can you beat the Pats? 13-10. They win a shootout. We're going to be in the Super Bowl against the Dallas Cowboys, the team we started our journey with in this series. And we will be getting ready for that team here. And this is it, man. Can the Chiefs win the Super Bowl? Can we complete the challenge here and win the Super Bowl with one of these teams, with these Chiefs? No, it's a 13-10 loss, ladies and gentlemen, and that will be where we end our challenge as we do not complete it. We made it to the Super Bowl. And I forgot to tell y'all, once you make it to the Super Bowl, it's win or go home. You only get one chance at it once you're in the Super Bowl game. We got to it finally, but unfortunately, we are defeated, and none other than the team we started our journey with. We chose the Dallas Cowboys, my faithful Cowboys. Unfortunately for us, we weren't able to get the job done as we took the L. And the playoff picture, you see the Cowboys run the table. They're the #1 seed. What did they finish? What was the record for them out there? They were 12-4. They were the top seeded team, and it took 3 seasons to get to the Super Bowl finally. And it was a win or go home situation. We lose at 13-10. Man, before we end this video, I do want to see what the numbers look like. Who are the top players in the NFL this season? Mahomes was the top passer. Very good, 4,700 yards passing. He also had the most touchdowns with 42 passing touchdowns, 10 picks. Who threw the most picks? Cam Newton threw 21 receiving. Rushing wise, Barkley was the top running back, barely, over Zeke. Nick Chubb had 16 rushing touchdowns, good for him. Receiving wise, Pascal out there, that's the top receiver. Most touchdowns, 3-way tie here, Burton, Renfro, and Tyreek Hill. Okay. Top defensive player, Bobby Wagner. Most sacks, Aaron Donald. Most picks, Leighton Vander Esch on the Rams. What? Okay, well, that's an interesting thing, but y'all, that's going to do it for our first ever challenge here in Madden 21, our first ever franchise challenge. Y'all, leave me feedback down below. Again, this was an X. This is a fail. We are now 0-1 in our challenge series. Again, I had the rules. You lose, you switch. Once you get to the postseason, you cannot swap again until the next season. And once you get to the Super Bowl, it's win or go home. And we, unfortunately, have to go home with that 13-10 loss at the hands of our Cowboys, the team we started it all with. We take the L. But y'all, leave your feedback down below if you enjoyed this challenge, you want to see more. support the video, hit the thumbs up, drop your challenge ideas down below in the comments section today. Feel free to join the Gobotch family, subscribe. We're on the road to 20,000 subs. Hit that notification bell so you never miss a single franchise upload or a challenge upload that we're starting now. But you all stay safe, well, have a blessed day. We'll see you back here in the next video. Y'all take it easy.